Can you hear me now? Okay, let's get started. We'll start seated. Settle into a comfortable position. Either close the eyes or focus the gaze down onto one point. Get heavy through the seat. Let the lower back and the tailbone lengthen. Stack the shoulders over the hips and the ears over the shoulders. And the crown of the head lifts up and the upper arms are hanging into the sides and your hands just resting on your thighs or your lap. And take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Tam, could you mute yourself, please? We'll do that 2 more times. A deep inhale through the nose. A sigh out through the mouth. And 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Turn the awareness inwards. See how you're doing today. Notice your mood, your energy, anything else that might be coming up for you. And we'll press the hands in prayer in front of the heart and take a moment to consider an intention. You might think about your day ahead or the weekend or something that you're working on. And then ask what you might need to help you through those days or through that project. And then the intention is worded in a positive way. It might just be a word or a few words or a strong statement, I am, as if it's already happening. When the mind is stuck, you can just think about why you've chosen to do the practice today. We'll take an inhale together. Send out your intentions with your exhale. Lower the hands down and come forwards to child's pose. And really settle in here. Rest your forearms on the mat. Rest the forehead down. Sink the hips back towards the heels. Allow the back and the hips to settle into that position. Start to roll the forehead from side to side. And slowly begin to connect to your breath. A little bit of extension through the breath, so the breath is slightly longer than your natural breath. When you inhale, feel the breath drawing down into the belly and into the lower back. When you exhale and the breath squeezes all the way out. Inhale, pull the breath down. And exhale to press the breath out. So committing to this rhythm, this controlled breath that we'll use through the practice, and know that you're always welcome to rest. When you lose the breath, that's a really strong signal that you need to slow down or take a break. You can always modify when you need to and use any props that you have. And come up to all fours. On your inhale, round into cat pose, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale to cow pose, look up and lengthen the spine. And keep going with your breath. Exhale to round in. And the inhale to look up. And then you can add in some freestyle movements if that's what you need. Wiggling the hips or side stretches. And then come into a neutral spine. Spread the fingers out. On your inhale, reach your right hand up to the ceiling. Open up. Really stretch up. Press the right hip back. On your exhale, thread the needle. Bring the right arm through. Couple of breaths here. Keep lengthening both sides. So stick your bum up. Turn the chest to your left. And press into your left hand. Reach your right hand high. And release the right hand down. Switch sides. Inhale, stretch the left hand up. A big stretch. Reach up, lean back. And then thread it through. Left arm through. When you inhale, reach your left hand up. Stretch up, open up. And place the left hand down. Tuck your toes under and push back to downward facing dog. Lift your sit bones up and back. Start to pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then the other. Really getting into the backs of the legs. Get the stretch through, not just the hamstrings, but into the calves and the heels and the soles of the feet. And then begin to exaggerate the movement. So wiggling the hips. You can almost turn to look under opposite armpits. And then come to stillness here. Lift your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee and open your hip. Point the knee up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing into both hands. So you've got an opening through the right hip, but then a big stretch through the back of your left leg.
Release the right foot down. Switch sides. Left leg kicks up. Bend the left knee and open your hip. Keep both arms strong. Be careful because the elbows want to buckle out to the sides. Keep pressing into the mat. Lift the left knee up, sink your right heel down. And then release the left foot to the right. Back into downward facing dog. On an inhale, curl forwards into a plank. Exhale, shift back to down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, shift back. One more time, come forwards to plank. Either knees up or release the knees down for a modified plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows lower down onto your belly. Inhale for cobra, lift up any amount. Exhale, lower down, flowing with the breath. Inhale, rise up, open the chest. Exhale, release. One more time, point your toes. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, push up through the knees or plank. Exhale, back to down dog. Take 5 breaths. You follow each breath in and each breath out. On your inhale, come forwards to plank. Exhale, bend the elbows lower down onto your belly. Inhale for cobra or up dog, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push up through the knees or plank. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee and open your hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Step the right foot forwards. Drop the back knee down. Low lunge with an open twist to your right. Right hand up. Reach up. You can add in the quad stretch if you want. That's bending the back knee and bringing your right hand to the left foot. 2 more breaths here. Place the right hand down and step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Bend the left knee and open your hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step the left foot through. Back knee down, low lunge. Open twist to your left, left hand up. With the option to add in the quad stretch, bend the right knee, bring your left hand to the right foot. 2 more breaths. Release the left hand down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee and step forwards, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold into ragdoll. Take the feet at least hip width. Let the head go, dangly arms or little fingers resting in the elbow creases, and give the head a shake out. And any other movement that feels good through the legs, through the lower back. Or it might just be the weight of the arms that are hanging down on the shoulders, giving a bit of traction through the spine. Release your hands down. On your inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Reach the hands overhead. Press the palms. Interlace the fingers and then flip the palms. Reach up. Really stretch up out of your feet into your hands. Relax the shoulders down. On your next exhale, lean over to your right. Big stretch through the left side. So you press your hands over to the right and the hips over towards your left. Squeeze the upper arms in towards your ears. Take the gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, flow to your left. Look up to the ceiling, open up through the neck. Inhale to come back up. Take an open twist to your right. Reach the right hand back, left hand forwards. Inhale, reach up. Open twist to your left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Remember your intention. Arms by the sides. Moving on. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forwards. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back to a plank. Inhale. Exhale to lower down, belly or chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend, come up any height. Exhale, shift back to down dog. Go through the knees or plank. Down dog for 5 breaths. Soften the shoulders. Lift the sit bones up. Exhale to look forwards. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Forward fold with the exhale. Keep moving with your breath. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale here, everything strong. Exhale, bend the elbows to lower down. Inhale, lift up for your back bend. Exhale, shift back to down dog. 5 breaths. On your exhale, look forwards. Step or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, step back to a plank. Inhale here, even press into your toes. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Exhale back to down dog. 5 breaths. Follow the breath down into the belly. All the way out. On an inhale, lift your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards the nose, rock forwards and step the right foot through. Coming into a crescent lunge, feet on train tracks. Inhale to rise up. Deep bend into the front knee. Strong through the back leg. Shoulders over the hips. So if you feel like you're leaning forwards a little bit, bend the back knee, stack the shoulders over the hips. On your inhale, open twist to the right. Right hand back, left hand forwards. Keep breathing, 2 more breaths. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, flying lunge. Lean forwards, bring the arms by the sides. And then there's a long line from the top of the head out through the back foot. Not collapsing down, but lift your chest up. And the little fingers press up towards the ceiling. 1 more breath. Open into warrior 2. Drop the back heel down. Open hips and arms. So use the back leg as much as you're using your front leg. Check in with the belly and the bum that it's not all sticking out. Tuck the bum under, or rather lengthen the lower back, and keep the core engaged. Now the legs stay in this position, side angle, forearm to thigh. Windmill the left arm up and over the left ear. Keep the legs as they are. Reverse warrior. Rise up, left hand down, right hand reaches up. And then adjust your gaze so the neck and the shoulders are comfortable. On your next exhale, windmill the hands all the way down. Step back to downward facing dog. Either rest in down dog or there is an optional flow through if you want to take it. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, you lower down. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, we're in down dog. Inhale through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. Moving on to the second side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot through. Find your feet. Inhale for a crescent lunge. Settle in here. Inhale, open twist left. Left hand back, right hand forwards. Keep pulling the left hip back, turning from the waist. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, flying lunge, lean forwards. Inhale, warrior 2. Side angle, forearm to thigh, right arm up and over, lengthen. Inhale, reverse warrior. I like to look down. It feels like it gives my neck and shoulders more space. Inhale here. Exhale, hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Stay as you are or flow through your vinyasa. One breath, one movement. Stay for 5 breaths. Moving on, inhale, lift your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot through. Drop the back knee down, low lunge. Reach your hands up, Anjali-asana. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale, turn to your right and press the right knee across and then hook the left elbow. Press the palms, bring the thumbs into the chest and turn to your right. And you can keep the back knee down or lift the back knee up. 2 more breaths. Now look down, bring your hands inside the right foot. Wriggle the right foot out to the right for lizard. Now you can stay up on your hands. You might be able to come down onto your forearms, or you can always grab a block if you have one. So just find the position that works for you. We're going for the big stretch through the left quad, the left hip, and probably a little bit of something going on through the right groin and inner thigh. So find the sensation. Definitely feeling the stretch, but it shouldn't be painful. You should be able to breathe, you should be able to smile rather than grind teeth. Just a couple more breaths here. Now tuck or come up into your hands if you're on your forearms. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up. We're going to step into grounded airplane. So the hands come forwards. I really like to use my block for this. And the back leg floats up. So like a capital T. Lengthen, crown to heel. 3 rounds of Jiva squat. So Jiva squat, we hook the left knee behind the right, bend the right knee, and then curl in as if you're going to bring your forehead to your right knee. And inhale, you lengthen out. Exhale to squeeze it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Now hold it here. Drop the left foot down. Lower the left knee outside of the right foot and come down onto your bum. Coming into a twist. So you might keep this left leg underneath, or you can extend the left leg forwards. Right hand behind, left hand stretches up, and then turn to your right. And turning to the right, either hook your elbow, or you could hug the knee, or just grab on. Whatever you need to do to get a little bit of leverage into the twist. And then inhale to lengthen up. Exhale, turn the chest to the right. 2 more breaths. Inhale, look forwards. We're going to come out the way we came in. So if this bottom leg's not wrapped around, wrap it around. Rock forwards, plant your hands, step into the right foot and lift the left leg up. Whoops. Step back to downward facing dog. And pause, just take a moment. Go on to the second side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot through. Give it a helping hand if you need to. The back knee drops down, low lunge. Inhale, both hands up, Anjali-asana. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a whole inhale here. And then exhale, twist to your left, hook the elbow. And I manually adjust myself into the position. Turn the chest open. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe you pick the back knee up. 2 more breaths. We'll look down, hands down, wriggle the left foot to the left side of the mat. Sink the hips down for lizard. Again, either on your hands, your forearms, the block. Two more breaths. Come up onto your hands. Lift the back knee up. I have to bring my knee in and then lift it up. Look forward, step your hands forwards. Step into the left foot. Float the right leg up. 3 Jiva squats. Exhale, hook the right knee behind the left, hand round in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Last time. Exhale, hook it in. Drop the top of the right foot down. Lower the right knee down. Sit down onto your bum. Setting up for your twist. So either the right leg is wrapped around or right leg extends forwards. You want to feel upright, not kind of leaning to one side. Left hand behind, right hand reaches up, and then turn to your left. Either hug the knee or hook it, whatever works for you. 2 more breaths. Inhale, look forwards. We're going to come out the way we came in. So wrap the right leg around. Lean forwards. Press into your left foot. Float the right leg up. Step back to downward facing dog. Close your eyes. Take 3 breaths. You're welcome to stay in down dog, or we're going to flow through a final vinyasa. Inhale to curl forwards into your plank. Exhale to lower down with so much control. Inhale for your back bend, lift up. Exhale to down dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Look forwards. Step the feet outside of the hands to come down into a squat. So if you have a prop available, you could be perching on your prop. Or you could sit down on the mat, same position of the legs, same target area. Press the palms together. Bring the thumbs into the chest. Press the elbows into the knees and the knees into the elbows. Press into your feet so there is a lift up. And the spine is nice and long, not collapsing down. We've got 5 more breaths here. If you want to have a go with crow, go ahead. Now the tricky part. I'm going to press into the feet and stand all the way up. Press down, press into your feet, reach your prayer up to the sky, stretch up. Exhale, hands to heart. Heel toe the feet towards each other, or you could jump them together. Remember your intention. Now bring the big toes to touch. Reach your hands up. Start to bend the knees, sit down into chair. You either keep the hands up or bring the hands to heart. And we're going to sit right down into a squat. So the heels start to lift up, or toe stand rather. Keep the legs squeezing together. Lower down, all the way down. Hold it here. Still breathing, still pressing into your feet. Either hands are reaching up or pressing the palms together. Now, we're going to lower down and come into Navasana, boat pose. Move that out of the way. Reach your hands forwards, a bit of a counterbalance so that you can plump the bum down. Find Navasana for 5 breaths. Keep lifting up. You might be in this position. You might extend the legs. You've got 3 more breaths. You could reach your arms up. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now release your feet down. We'll take reverse tabletop. Hands behind you. Either turn your fingers towards you or fingers out, whatever feels best for your wrists. Press into your feet. Lift up. The reverse tabletop. When you come up, you want your wrists to be stacked under the shoulders, ankles under the knees. You press everything down, get that lift up. Either look towards the knees or up to the ceiling, or let the head go. Take 3 more breaths. Keep pressing down. You can do it. It's okay. Lift the hips up. 1 more breath. Keep lifting up. Then lower down. Curl into a little ball. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Round the back. Second round of boat pose, Navasana. So sit tall, bring the thighs in towards you, shins parallel to the floor, either hold on or reach the hands forwards. Again, you might want to straighten the legs, straighten the arms. You've got 5 breaths, choose carefully. 2.5 more breaths. And then drop the feet down, bring your hands down. Again, reverse tabletop, or you could take reverse plank. So for plank, you point your toes, squeeze the legs together, press down and lift up. So you're either there, reverse plank, or reverse tabletop, knees bent, press down. 5 breaths. Two more breaths. Keep lifting up. And lower down. Curl into a ball, tuck your chin in. Let the back and the shoulders soften. Quietly release out and make your way down onto your back. And come to lie down and bring your knees in. And we'll finish with a twist. So either just the thighs together, or if you like it, you can wrap your left thigh over the right. Then shift your hips to the left and let the knees roll to your right. Extend the left arm out to the left. Rest your right hand on your belly or your left thigh. Uncross the legs if they are in the twist, in the cross. Bring the knees back to center. Hug the legs in. Just neutralize the spine before we move on to the second side. The same variation on this side, either legs together or wrap your right thigh over. Hip shift to your right and the knees roll to your left. Reach the right hand out. And as we've been doing, really turn your chest to the right. Doesn't matter really if the legs touch down, but we do want to try and get the shoulders and the upper back and that right arm on the mat or the floor. Come back to center, unravel the legs, hug your knees in, and give everything a little squeeze. And we release into Shavasana. Extend the legs long, arms by the sides. Get your fidgets out here. Let the whole body become still and heavy. We'll take a couple of minutes in quiet and I'll let you know when it's time to come out of the practice. We'll start to deepen the breath, pull the breath down, let the torso expand. And clearing exhales.
Start to move your fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. And take a full body stretch. Then pull the knees in. Make your way up to sit. Either rock to one side or rock all the way up. And we'll meet seated with the hands in prayer. Close the eyes, take a moment to check in. Notice any shifts in the mind, the body, the breath. And press the thumbs to the third eye. Remember your intention. Bow the head to the heart to seal the practice. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.